Penn State head coach Cael Sanderson, who wins his first overall team title. I believe the first since 1953 for Penn State. So congratulations, Coach. And we'll have you make an opening statement on your thoughts on the weekend, and then we'll take questions.
I'm just, it hasn't really, it's settled in after right away when we knew we had it, and now I'm kind of getting back to, got to realize what just happened. I mean, we're the national champs, and that's something to be really happy about, and, I'm really, really proud of these guys. It's just a gutsy performance from some real tough kids, and that's what it takes. It's ups and downs, and the year was, up and down, and with some a lot of emotion. These guys, they're young, but talented and aggressive. They created a lot of expectations for themselves. Then they had to deal with it, and man, I'm just proud of the way they. How they just kept their heads up and kept moving along.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions down here, and then we'll go back there.
Yeah, Cael, what are your thoughts on sort of joining the Pantheon with John Smith and Dan Gable by adding the team championship as a coach?
I'm not too worried about, or I haven't really thought about, I guess, trying to be a great coach. I just want to, I want to do the job that I was hired to do and do it well. And I'm, it's coaching's tough. We just won the national championship, but we had some kids that didn't quite reach their goals, and so you just have to. I'm kind of focus on. You just got to focus on the positives, and that's something that I have to do now. Which, like right now, I just kind of gotta. I need to go smack myself and come back. Just because. But yeah, you just want to do the best that you can, and every coach has this, the same goals. Be the best that you can be, and winning a national championship doesn't mean that I'm the best coach, but it means that we had a great staff and just a phenomenal team effort, and that these guys, they made it happen. You've got 19 to 22-year-old kids, and this is something that they're going to remember forever. It's pretty special.
Coach, after Frank and David had lost today, it seemed like their heads were down for a while, and then as we saw them out there getting the national championship trophy, it looked like they never had bigger smiles. So does winning the whole thing for a team sort of uplift everybody's spirits, and can you talk about that?
Yeah, it has to. We just kind of, those guys want to win real bad, and if you don't, a team, wrestling's kind of a strange sport in that way, just because, yeah, we're a team, but we compete as individuals, and it's that collection of those individual performances. So when those individuals don't have the success, and then we can still win, it's tough on those guys. But when you just stop and think that, and when they kind of realize that what they've done was pretty phenomenal. David Taylor has some pretty unbelievable high expectations for himself, but when you really look at what he did as a freshman, it's unbelievable. It's not even that he, you win or lose. It's more the attitude that you take to the mat, and that's what he's going to be remembered for a long, long time. Just that he's a guy that he's going to wrestle hard the whole time. Frank Molinaro made the national finals. There was a time. We had some great runs. I think the first day we went 14 out of 15 matches, something like that. And then that second morning, it started off kind of slow. I think we had a couple losses, and it was the night. These days they run, but there was just a time there where you're like, wow, and we had the injuries with Ruth, and Cam Wade, and then a couple rough losses after that, and you just. But then these guys just battled back, and Frank Monera goes out there and gets his big win, and then David goes out there and just does what he does, and it's unbelievable, what these guys did. I mean, I'm really proud of them. I need to kind of step back and just kind of reassess things. Everything's kind of a blur right now.
Folks, I hate to have to do this to you, but we're going to have Coach go out and accept his team trophy. What we'll do is we'll make him available on the green carpet out on the mat afterwards for further questions with the sports information staff. So I hate to do that, but Coach will get you to the awards.
Thank you.